Hey guys, it's James and we are back for week 10 of the 2022 M1 Finance Battle. We lost another, click on week here, we lost another $21. The market's tanked again this week. They don't see any sign of turning around. So this is where we are comparing covered calls, REITs, S&P 500 ETFs, and NASDAQ 100 ETFs. And the biggest loser this week again was the NASDAQ 100 ETFs. Each of the slices have 5 different holdings. So let's go over to our spreadsheet tracker and see what we got. So here we are in week 10, all the way starting January 1st. At the beginning of the year, we started with $250 for a total of $100. And this is where we are at week 10 at the moment. The REITs are at $221 for a total loss this year of 11.38%. The covered calls are at $231 for a 7% loss this year. The S&P 500 ETFs are at $220, which the first time this year they have actually gone into third place compared to our REIT portfolio. And the NASDAQ 100 ETFs are down a total of close to 30% this year, down to $177. The total portfolio value is $850 for a total loss of 15% this year. Coming over to each individual holding, here's what we have. Started with $50 in each holding, and the only holding out of all the slices, all 20 holdings, Welltower is the only one that is above our initial investment of $50. So we come all the way over here to week 10 in the green in the REIT category. Welltower is in first at almost $53, and DLR, or Digital Realty Trust, is at $38.28. You can see Welltower since week 6 has gone up, and it continues to go up, so that's pretty cool. So that is what we have in the REITs section. Coming down to the covered calls section, PBP, an S&P 500 by right ETF is again in first this week, and the bottom fund again is QYLD, and since week 5, QYLD has continued to drop. And for the first time this year, RYLD has taken second place, where Devo was staying in second place, was in first place at one point during week 7 and a few weeks between week 3, 4, and 5. But this week, RYLD has taken second place, and it's actually getting fairly close to overtaking PBP. We will see what next week holds for RYLD. Coming down to the S&P 500 ETFs, we have Vanguard's Value ETF, Growth ETF, and then we have 3 very similar S&P 500, just basic S&P 500 funds, normal weightings. All 3 of these funds are very similar. VOOV is in first place, as it has been for the entire year this year, and VOOG is in last place, as you can see in this graph. Last but not least, QQM is first place this week, with QTQQQ taking the last spot, QLD being the double leveraged fund, and TQQQ being our triple leveraged fund. So that is it for this week. Head down into the comments and let me know what you thought. Hit that like button, and I'll see you next week.